Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hello in the chat. Hello, Christy. Thanks for coming by again today. I appreciate that. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Or if, you know what, the game sound is probably too loud. Let me take that down a little bit. Alright, let me know how that is. So, we're doing Hands of Fate today, or Hand of Fate, rather. And this game was gifted to me like a month ago or a month and a half ago. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the like. By Shy Kimmy, because she knew I liked the game, and so she bought it for me. And so I knew that I was going to stream it then. And this is the first chance I've really had because I've been doing Epic Battle Fantasy 3. So, Hand of Fate, yeah, this is a cool little card tabletop type game. If you enjoy it, Indigo Die, both Indies and Cammy's links are in the description. Indigo Die is doing Hand of Fate 2. He kind of does it here and there, but if you go over there and catch him, he will play it on occasion. So, again, Christy, let me know how this sound is.
One more for the game.
Let me know if you're also hearing double at some point.
You have passed the 13 gates. And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered.
How are you guys doing?
I refuse none who come here.
Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Yet, I say, turn back.
Alright.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter.
We're gonna get into it. Jack of Dust.
Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
Okay. Let me see if there's... Not sure the subtitle. How's that sound? Let me know. I won't go too much further if you say it's not good. I can read it out. The bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandits encountered. He can become enraged, making powerful, unblockable attacks. He also inspires his followers to steal gold on each hit. It's alright, let me know. I can bring this down a little bit too. Again. Okay. Like I said, this has got to do with cards and
Let
maybe
the cards
dice
fall where they may. We begin.
and luck of the draw. Mr.
I was
Lionel.
never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Hold on, let me do something here. I'm just gonna do that for now. Hopefully that won't cover so much of the subtitles. Alright, I brought it down a little bit more. There. Now let me know how you feel. Okay. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. He cackles uncontrollably for a few minutes, then sits patiently waiting for your answer. Give him bread from your plate. Give him 20 gold, which we do not have. Ask him what he needs. Ignore the goblin. Ask him what he needs. I need to help you. Okay. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellowed teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? And we're gonna draw an equipment card. We got a shield. This is just tutorial. Shields provide passive damage mitigation. Press Q to reflect projectiles.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Okay, let's keep going here. We found the stairs.
Down once more, seeking the heart of it all.
We're gonna turn back just for now. The maiden.
Fair Merith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. Ask for longer life, ask for supplies, ask for gold. Oh, I'm sorry. I am Merith of the Forest Folk. People have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? I'm gonna go for a longer life. As you wish, Merith mutters and waves her hand. Light shines from your skin. Alright, so we got 5 max
extra health, but it is only a momentary respite.
Farewell, mortal. Twisted Canyon.
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to his skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing. Climb down to retrieve the weapon. Alright, here's a game of chance.
Choose from these options.
Very carefully, make your way down to the bottom of the canyon. And we draw an equipment card. You got a sword. And it is better than our rusty axe. So we're going to equip it.
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
And we'll go to the stairs.
Head downwards, if you dare.
Take the stairs. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
You are on the final floor of our simple map. Your opponent waits here for you. Find him. If you defeat me, well, it is early to be talking about victories and losses. Let us see what you're made of.
Traveling Tinker. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Approach the shop.
If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. the back and forth between resources and rewards.
Alright, so let's... We don't want to sell anything, we don't have anything, we don't need food really at this point. Let's check out the items. Looks like a lot of stuff we already have.
A peasant's weapon, but effective nonetheless.
Well, this is better than the sword we have. Sure, we'll buy it. And we'll equip it.
Interesting choice.
Yes. And we'll go back. And we'll leave. He sounds like Jin, does he? Yes, we'll leave the shop. Choose your next card. Dead Man's Gorge.
I'm sure it's not called Dead Man's Gorge without reason.
Thanks, Jin guy. While crossing the ancient rope bridges of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush. On the G. Oh, on the game. Couldn't see that part of the chat. It just said G.
You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
Alright. I messed up already. Easy. It is a tutorial though, so they made it easy. Recover what you can from the dead. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. An equipment card.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
A shield. Which isn't so different from the one I have already.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
3 food. 40 gold. Ambush.
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
Alright. And I only came in here for a tarot reading. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. 2 of dust. There's a big tentacle monster in the background. Easy. He died pretty epically too. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Sneak up and kill them. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. Dealer draws 3 gain cards. Alright, there's an equipment card. And we got a shield again.
I cannot expect you to get by without some protection.
5 food. More food. Alright. The Jack of Dust.
You have reached my first champion. A good man driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal. This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Alright. The Jack of Dust. Here we go. What do you think this game is too violent? Not more violent than League of Legends. Jin shoots things with guns. Alright.
Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counter.
Whoa, that's a big hit. I didn't know he even did that. See, and that wasn't so different from Lee Sin.
Down into the worms with him.
Down into the
Perhaps
worms.
there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve.
I don't want
If
to
you fall
think
at the
about
first hurdle, none reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
Alright. See what we got. As a reward for defeating the Bandit Jack, you receive these new cards. Looks like it says the Jack of Skulls. These are a little hard to read. The King's Hall? Local Peasant. Devil's Choice. River. Captain of the Guards. Got ours, okay. Some sort of armor. More armor, it looks like. An artifact. More of the same armor. Possibly a shield? And it looks like a mace or an axe. Or a hammer, maybe. For defeating my Bandit Jack, I will give you new challenges. Bandit attack.
Shall we deal again?
Alright. That was the tutorial, guys.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of. Ah, good. Now you understand the basics. We can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court.
The Jack of Skulls. Okay. Not quite sure what that
Time for
means
you
yet.
to face my undead army. Meet the Jack of Skulls.
So it wants me to build the deck. Would you like to use the recommended equipment and encounter deck? Okay. So it just randomized things, I think. Oh, and here's where I guess we can switch things out. I don't know quite what all this means. I'm still missing one in the deck. Oh no, I've got too many. Okay. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. We'll just go with the random. I don't know what's going on. We'll say it's all good. I think that's... Oh no. How am I moving on? Okay. Got it.
New
Found it.
content awaits you. It will be awarded when you complete your run. I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice.
Alright. This looks like quite a bit longer of a journey than the last one.
We play for life and death. Prepare yourself.
Twisted Canyon.
It lives in every game. That initial moment where things begin.
Okay, so we've seen this one before.
Cards all my days, and the canyon has been there from the outset.
Equipment guard. Desperate measures. Equipment with this trait strikes fear into the cold hearts of the undead. They will sustain more damage and may not be resurrected around such holy relics. Okay. Damage 32. That looks like a good weapon. We will definitely equip it. I don't know if that's a two-hand or a one-hand, though. It could be a two-hand. He is very magical. The maiden again.
Given how rarely one encounters the folk, you are fortunate indeed to meet Merith again. Or perhaps we are merely cycling around the wheel and dipping.
I think we're gonna
into the
ask
same
for life
memories
again.
Time and time again.
Five max health. It is said that sharp-eyed adventurers may protect themselves from the worst of ladies' luck, contrary nature. Farewell, mortal. The river. This is a new card,
Running
and it's
water
got a token.
protects against many things in myth. Generally, though, it's just a pain to get past. There's a token in it for you if you win.
Attempt to cross the river. Okay. Your light armor makes the crossing relatively easy. You reach the other side cold and wet but unharmed. Oh, and he looks like he bucketed a token for me. Thank you. And the stairs.
Deeper towards our foe.
We'll take the stairs.
Many have reached this far. Further, in fact. I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did.
Captain of the Guards.
I always thought it was best to avoid the problems of others. I see you have no such concerns.
I don't want to take the alligator. I'll take the escalator.
Win this and claim my token.
You hear a shout from up ahead and the sounds of battle racing forward. You discover a warrior surrounded by undead. They made it easy.
More
Stranger.
skeletons for you to deal with.
Stranger, he calls out as he throws his weapon to you. Here, take my mace and put an end to these monstrosities. And we got a mace.
It's a lump of iron on a stick. Not terribly subtle.
Let's see. I feel like they're probably both two-handed, so we're not going to bother with the mace.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
I don't know, I don't. Cammy's here! Hello! Hello, Cammy! I started out the stream by saying, hey, Cammy, she was the one who bought me this game. And, I don't know if you saw the thumbnail, but I'm using the picture you made, and I'm wearing the shirt that you made it from. Oh yeah, this is... Oh, I don't have a shield. Okay. He broke pretty quickly. Yeah. It is, well, I mean, it's good because of the picture in it. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at, Kadiri? I don't know. He says, slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I have come to investigate. He stops to look around at all the bone fragments. More of them here than once, as I suspected. More than I suspected. Okay. Looks like a 1. Some near horror must have described a settle in these parts and brought in minions. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, friend. There is something more powerful at work than just these skeletons. And we got the token.
The token is yours. Well done.
Thank you. Okay, Cammy. And we found Mr. Lionel again.
I'm starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield.
Let's give him some bread. He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. And we draw an incredibly card. And we got a shield. Then, before you can stop him with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the tavern door. Traveling mage. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Mages sell specific items that they've discovered in faraway lands. Their prices can be high. We don't have that much gold. But our food is okay, at least. Alright. What do we got here? Plunderer's Cap. When you draw supplies, instead draw 2 and pick 1. Okay.
Let the lizardmen beware.
Hermes Antlers. Lizardmen take double damage. Dragon Ring.
The key to success is specialization. The more specific the intention, the more channeled the power, and the more dramatic is the result.
Okay. What do we got here?
A classical approach to dealing
During
with
combat,
crowds.
press 2 to throw knives in 8 cardinal directions. Alright. What else do we have? Is there
A
anything I can
tool
actually
with a
do?
very specific but useful purpose.
Let's go back.
Not much use if you're
Let's
not
see if I can
facing
sell
lizards, though, eh? Sorry, that
The
struck me
base
as
only
funny.
sells for 5. And I'm guessing that means it's equipped. I assume we're not going to need the gold, just in case we do. We're going to sell the maze. And we're going to leave. Yeah, thanks for coming, Cammy. I appreciate you being here. Then again, if you don't know Cammy, her link is in the description below. Shy Cammy, she's over on Mixer. Go check her out. And we will leave the show. The stairs.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits.
Yes, I'm very proud of you,
Now all
Cammy.
you need to do is
Good
find
job.
and kill the Jack of Skulls, and we can progress.
Alright. Ambush.
Again, the surprise attack. The novelty must wear thin on subsequent travels.
The Three of Dust. Cammy, I am like really enjoying this right now. So I just want to say thanks again for donating this to me. It's very I appreciate you. Oh, he got me. Alright. This doesn't, from what I can tell, doesn't have like a combo finisher. Unless I can unlock it later. You know what? We can do one of these.
I win!
Because I like that. Yes. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. We'll sneak up and kill him. Alright. Wait, what do you mean it doesn't work that way in that one? I did win. A quick whipping blow to the head fixes that. And we got an equipment card. And medium armor.
Distinctly average. What do you expect me to say? Congratulations?
Provides good protection against physical harm with minimal restriction on movement. Alright, well. I guess we're going to equip it? I don't want to like come across the river card though. That would be bad.
Armor protection.
Hello,
from
Mr.
damage.
Moments.
The best
Thanks
armor,
for
of course,
coming
so
over.
much more.
Yeah, see, the one thing that I found in Hands of Fate 2 is that Indy throws a lot of dice, and I haven't thrown dice here yet, so I'm not sure if that's an aspect in this one or not. Yep. So we got some supplies, and we got some gold. Shop. Alright, we got some gold just in time. How you doing, Mr. Moments? In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade. We'll check it out. We'll see what he's got. If it's boring, we'll light his shop on fire. Good. Glad to hear it, Mr. Moments. Let's see. What we got? Medium armor, which we already have. What's over here that's unlocked? Sword?
The most fundamental symbol of might
No,
for an age.
what I have is better. What's here? Chains of Rage.
An excellent way to turn an injury into an asset.
That's pretty high. Restore your cooldowns. I don't have cooldowns at this point. I don't think. So I guess that means they're unlockables. For 40. You know, I just don't think... Wow. Mercenary contract. Let me see if I can sell something to get the 10 gold I need. I don't think he can conjure you up a meal. He's not a mage. Nope, everything I have is equipped, so nothing to sell really. So I guess we'll just leave. I'm sorry. You know what though? I've had a lot of pizza this week because I've noticed that whenever, on the days that the Lightning play, if I eat pizza, we win. And the one day that they played and I didn't eat pizza, they lost. So, yeah. Gonna have to have some more pizza as long as the Lightning are still in the playoffs. Bandit attack.
Our bandits are displeased with your challenges.
A group of bandits suddenly attack. It's the King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. I'm not worried. Well, no, because the first two were both frozen pizzas for like $2 at Walmart. And then the third one, the one I had yesterday, was just a $5 pizza from Little Caesars. Not that spending. You don't worry me. Look at that. Look at me roll around. Dunzo. Yeah, see? So maybe, you know, maybe tonight I'll go back and get some frozen pizza from Walmart. Among the bodies you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. The dealer draws 1 gain card. 5 food.
One of my cards. A small benefit. I will not be so graceful for long.
Devil's Choice.
I like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth.
Alright. A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your might, so-called hero. Choose your foe. I mean, it's been pretty easy up to this point. The higher the amount of foes, the bigger the reward, maybe? Let's see what happens. And he's got a token attached to him. What's going on, Evil? Evil, thanks for stopping by again. I show up for Evil. Go click the dots next to his name and check out his channel. I don't know when the last time he streamed, but I enjoy being over there when he streams. Thank you for stopping by again. And I can, Christy, appreciate that reference. Which actually, this one's magical. That's one of my favorite songs. Look at that. A backhanded shield blow to take him out. You know what, Evil? I missed that that city game you were playing. Like Dead by Dead, it's okay, but that city game, that was top notch. Excellent! The devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. The card's token is now yours. Alright, we gained a token. 3 food. And we got a shield.
A strong left arm is as important as a strong right arm, after all.
It seems like it's the same shield, so we're just gonna... Yes, and 20 gold.
I'm
Where
sure
was
you're
that?
grateful for that.
And he gave me a token. Thank you, sir. some mods for the city game. Because it wasn't bad. I think the one thing I liked about your channel, Evil, is that like the people who come in there are like a lot of fun. Hello, Mootsie! What's going on? Thank you for coming over, Mootsie. Mootsie's another streamer. He streams usually mostly on Mixer, I think. But he does stream on YouTube occasionally as Fear and Mootsie. You might know Fear as well. So go check them out. Throw Fear and Mootsie into your YouTube search bar and find them. Jack of Skulls.
The undead. Of all the players in the game, these are the most dangerous in the world, yet in no natural form. A wrongness, an error, cheating.
The tenacious undead is unusually difficult to lay to rest. In addition to sheer strength, this skeleton has the power to revive. Recently defeated skeletons is its close vicinity. You know, I've never seen your cat either.
A challenge
Mootsie.
for you, and a token.
Maybe you should
if
post
you
pictures
succeed.
in Discord. Jack of Skulls.
Shots from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better to avoid them.
Oh, these guys have
Enough.
shields too. This is going to be a lot more challenging. Let's get out of here. Oh, that was cheap. Oh, he hit his own guy. We'll get rid of this nonsense first. What is he glowing? He came back to life. Yeah, you stay down. I could have countered that. What do we got here? Oh, did I defeat the guy I was supposed to already? I didn't even know.
Well done. Well done indeed.
Thank you, sir.
But you have roused the dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will come of it. Now our wager becomes more interesting. Will the tools you've earned suffice to address the challenges I pose? That is the question, is it not?
I don't know what this is. The Murder at Sea DLC has arrived. Visit the landlocked lure to begin the quest, okay? I'm probably not gonna get the DLC. Is this more DLC? Hunt for the White Minotaur has begun. Song of the White Minotaur. White Council. Goblin King's Halls DLC. Alright, tokens. For helping the captain of the guards, you receive a mace. Another mace. What's going on, Phil? Thanks for coming by again. Phil doesn't stream, but we did play some League last night. I had a good Leona match. And did you play as Bing Bao? For surviving the Devil's Choice, you receive Devil's Wager. As a reward for defeating my Skeleton Jack, you receive these new cards. Desert Storm, Crucible, Queen of Dust, Helpful Priest. It might have been Trundle. I got another key fragment from last night too. Okay, we're Frostfang. Something of reflection? Consuming shame? I can't see that one either. An angel's wing.
Shall we deal again?
Oh, I think we shall.
Another round, and our game truly begins.
We're gonna get some more dealing in. Christy is very shenanigans. Choose your next Queen of Dust. In combat, the player's movement speed is reduced by how much gold they possess. Okay, so we don't want to get cursed. 3 rock fall, 3 good fortune. Okay, that's interesting.
A bold woman, this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
Right on. I don't quite know what that means. Deck builder. Hello, Cammy! Where did you go? We're gonna go with the recommended again. I wonder if this can... No. I was hoping that there's like a complete random button.
Now we play for the cup, the first of my symbols.
Ah, you gotta take a shower. Gotcha. I can't believe you take a shower over
I've
watching
added some
this
cards
awesome
to
stuff.
spice up the game.
I've added some
In
more
addition
cards
to the
spice
pain
up
and
the game.
gain decks, there are now blessings and curses.
Okay.
Choose your steps carefully.
I didn't see any blessings, I just saw curses. I think he's lying to us. Helpful priest.
Priests, gods, and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it.
Alright.
We play for a token now.
Okay. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of old gods. Give the priest half your food. That's like really risky from the beginning. I don't think you should watch like me to watch this awesomeness. Oh, like me to watch this awesomeness while I stink. What? You can do whatever you want at your house as long as I don't smell you. I didn't see. Did they? Was there? Okay, if there was, I didn't see it. Yeah. So we're gonna randomly pick something. Success. Give the priest half your food. He says a few words in the language of an old religion and gently touches your forehead. It is done. Draw 1 blessing card. This card's token is now yours. Retribution.
Blessings will remain always active and are never removed. Unless you die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always.
Whenever the player is struck by a ranged attack, there is a chance the attacker will be stunned for 3 seconds. Okay. Also, I'll tell you all the logics I want. Because I'm a very logical person. Okay. Twisted Canyon. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to the skeleton. Let's go and see if we can grab it.
A choice. Select your desire.
Climb down and we grab the equipment. What do we got here? Desperate Measures. This is a really good weapon. I'm so glad we have this. And we will equip it. The Landlocked Lubber.
Again, a token is at stake.
The door to the landlocked lubber opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. The proprietor greets you. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or, God forbid, smell the Kraken? What? How can you say that, Cammy? All of my books have logic, and they're good. What is a Kraken? Sure. The landlord stares at you in disbelief. He proceeds to rant and rave for nearly an hour about the dangers, claws, feeding patterns, and sense of the Kraken. Boring. What did you do to piss off Nightbot? Oh, you spammed caps. You know the rules, Phil. GG Nightbot. I'm gonna make that a command. GG Nightbot. I don't know what I'll call it, but it's gonna be a something. After which you learn that his name is Carlo, and in years past he sailed the seas as a captain. He now owns this inn and stays as far away from the sea as possible. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich.
Take your time if you like. I've waited long enough.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. No survivors, no witnesses. Hey, how about you not curse at my Nightbot? Me and Nightbot are tight. Quit picking on him. Norwich Port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Carlo gestures to the empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls home. This card's token is now yours. Okay. I guess he just wanted me to listen to him. The stairs.
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
I want to see what this other card back here is. I am pretty low on food, though. Oh, Mr. Lionel. Okay, we could have probably skipped that. Give him the bread from the plate. Takes away my food. I am really low on food. This is bad news, you guys.
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
I don't know. Can you not fight with my mods, Phil? Jeez. Quit yelling at him.
This game is still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities.
So I don't like we
have
don't
far to go
have any food left. But maybe this is a merchant? The Song of the White Minotaur is definitely not a merchant.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
The Mug and Barrel Inn is renowned for attracting the most talented bards from all around. You arrive there, weary from your adventures, but tonight's entertainment convinces you to settle by the hearth for a while. Okay. Hours pass and the crowd starts to thin. The bard begins to move around the room, playing requests for small groups. He serenades a pair of young lovers for a meager sum, and is then generously tipped for leading a group of blacksmiths in a raucous chorus of foul language aimed at the folks from the next town over. He approaches you. Well, well. We do have here a most distinguished adventurer. No tawdry tale of insipid chivalry or brash tribalism will do. You, sir, merit a stirring ballad of bloodshed, heroism, and death. Oh, thank you. Can't wait to hear that one. The bard sings for you the fable of the White Minotaur, a legendary beast who is master of both might and magic. That's a good game, by the way. Its power is such that it has felled every adventurer, bounty hunter, or treasure seeker it has ever crossed. At the close of his song, the bard leans in close to you and whispers, "The White Minotaur is no myth. I met a man 2 nights ago who hunts the beast as if he were its long shadow. I'd wager that any adventurer would be interested in the tales he told me over supper. All yours for a small donation. Alright, well, I don't know how small it is. Okay, success, success, huge failure. Oh no! Why would you do that? I like the look of you. Does 5 gold sound fair? Pay the bard 5 gold. Sure. This card's token is now yours. So at least we got the token.
Food is crucial for healing.
I know.
If you travel without food, your strength will not be restored between encounters. You'll also begin to starve. It seems you'll learn that soon enough, though.
Yeah, you knew what you were doing when we got into this.
The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation.
Indecent arrival. Are these all stories?
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
I need a merchant at some point. You are minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the door, grab a young man from the bar, and manhandle him outside. One patron burst out in protest, but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all those around him. Leave them be, Garrett. If it is his time, then it must be done. Follow the masked attackers outside. We'll follow them. You follow the masked men outside. Immediately you are confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsider witness what we're about here. I know this may look like a godforsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of our troubles, so I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I'll not ask twice. We have no time for objections. The crowd turns and brags away the young man, their torches burning a mournful light into the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them, and to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious portent. Despite their disguises, it is obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulder of 6 people, as though they were his coffin bearers, and he already dead. The young man's struggles are subdued by bonds and rope. Will you interrupt this ceremony? Okay, well, this is an interesting fork in the road. I would probably stay hidden, because this is none of my business. You remain hidden from view and can only watch as the villager is thrown into the portal. It erupts with light and sound and then disappears completely. The assembled crowd bow their heads and return to town. I guess that wasn't the right one to collect the coin. Call for the priest. Please let this be healing. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking for trade with wandering adventurers. Approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. I doubt you have that much because I don't have much gold.
A chance to buy more food. You must be relieved.
I absolutely am. Remove curses. Do I have a curse? Okay. Nope. Buy blessings.
Useful.
Okay, I don't have enough gold for
I made that a little too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
Oh, yes. So, for $4, I can get 1 food. I can get 3 food for 11. I don't know why it says dollars. It's clearly gold. See if there's anything I can sell. There isn't. This is unfortunate. I can't use either of those. So, we're going to buy one food. Good. Then we're gonna leave. Because we don't have a choice. Thanks for coming by, everybody, again. Smashing the like button, I hope. If you like it, click the subscribe button. Okay, good. The maiden. Oh,
You might think the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
This was a very good thing. You encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. Alright. I don't know if this is the end of the thingy. If I should ask for longer life or supplies. But I think we're gonna go with supplies. Just in case it's not. 10 food. That is a lot of food. And another 3 food. Farewell, mortal. Alright. What is it? Hitch a ride.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
I agree. You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. Okay. We embark upon the next leg of your adventure. So I'm really glad I took the food right now.
You're close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle.
Rockfall.
A terrifying walk to get to the Queen. So many potential places for an assailant to get the upper hand.
While journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. Attempt to dodge the rocks. Okay, this is not good. While fleeing, you are struck by several rocks. The dealer draws you a pain card. Okay, that's not so bad. Just when you think it's over, you are knocked unconscious by a large rock striking your unprotected head. A good warrior always wears a helmet, you remember hours later, when you awaken to find that some of your supplies are missing. The dealer draws 2 pain cards. Okay, he is beating me up. 3 gold. All I had was 3 gold. Did I even have that? That's fine. Yeah, take all the gold you want. I have 0. That's fine. The white console.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
As dust settles, you arrive at a small village known as Lesser Dimsgit. The locals are gathered at a shabby-looking inn. Something must be done, shouts a voice raised in anger. They took all our gold and food, one peasant wails. Will nobody stand up to them? I mean, this doesn't really concern me, right? For the interest of the gameplay. They went that way not an hour ago. You easily catch up with the band of ruffians. They seem overly confident and are in no rush. As you approach, the one seems to be their leader notices you. Kill him, he commands, gesturing towards you. He looks like a troublemaker. Speaking of troublemakers, wow. Good call on that one, Christy. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. 2 monster cards. Okay. 2 of dust. 2 of dust. Alright, we're not afraid of this.
Now we begin to raise the stakes. The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps.
Oh yeah, they are traps. Okay. Finally got that one. Good. The white console. You gather the stolen supplies and return them to the villagers, saying, "Those bandits will trouble you no longer." No, they weren't bandits, the child explains. They worked for the white console. It was our turn to give tribute. The card's token is now yours. See, and now I decided to help them, and now I've interfered in something I shouldn't have, because it was their turn to give tribute, and the white console, they just came by to collect. This had nothing to do with me, and I got involved. I apologize to the white console. I'm sorry. This card token is now
Take
yours.
the token. It is yours.
See, I brought shame upon myself. I wanted the token. Alright. Dead King's Hall.
Greed. If it were not for greed, then who would play at this game?
We see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. 2 skulls. 2 skulls. Attempt to take them by surprise. I'm not afraid of 2 skulls. Okay, wait. Nice. Suddenly, you leap into the fray, taking one of them down before they can even react. Choose a monster to discard. Well, they're both the same. Yeah, this wasn't too hard yet, Cammy. Indy's a little further in 2 than I am in 1. Alright, come on, schools. Look at these guys. They're so fragile. What does that guy do? Broken all apart and crashing to the ground. You loot the room. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. This card's token is now yours. Sweet. Helm of Reflection.
A coarse defense, but a valuable one nonetheless.
Upon reflecting, a projectile of this helm creates a small force explosion. Okay, I like it. 5 food. Another equipment card. Another helmet.
A small aid to navigation, but still.
Okay, gold bonus. That's a pretty good card. But I don't think I really want it right now.
As pleases you.
Traveling Healer. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade. We'll see what he's got. I don't have any gold, but maybe I can sell something. Just to check things out. Oh, we could sell this. It's got 7 value. What's this back here? Okay. Yeah, we'll sell it. go see if there's anything we can buy. Oh, I can only buy food. And I can heal wounds. I don't really need... I don't really need either of these.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Just in case this turns out to be a long level, we'll use the gold up so no one can take it. And we'll leave a shop. Thanks again for everybody who's come by to watch me play Hand of Fate. I told you I only came for a tarot reading, but he got me all involved in this game. Goblin King's Halls 1.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
I've collected a lot of tokens already. One night, as you lie in Forest Clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. Well met, the goblin exclaims, stepping into the light and sitting by the fire. Just the armed warrior I've been seeking. Go on. The goblin makes himself comfortable. My name is Mr. Lionel. I've met you already. And I have a tale of woe to share with you. And perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit from my misfortune. I'm listening. He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the king of the goblins while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. The king could have shown leniency, he concludes, given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Delesian brandy served at his coronation. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it, though, for now it is time for revenge, he says eagerly, taking out a strange amulet. For hundreds of years, the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure and hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of elven hair to complete this magical device. We'll check it out. I'm not above treasure. Excellent. Just get the hair by any means possible. Don't worry, I'll find you again once your quest is complete. This card's token is now yours. With that, he returns to his shadows and sits down behind a bush, watching it. So we got some backstory on Lionel there, which is nice. Is it stairs? Queen of Dust.
Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
This Desert Queen is more lethal in battle and harder to kill than a regular bandit. Her blades are sharp and she is frequently protected by a powerful crossbow. And it's got some backstory down here. The bandit queen was taken by slavers as a child and raised in the desert. Over the years, she has bribed and murdered her way to the current position, second in command in the Desert Thieves, providing herself capable and ruthless cunning. Okay.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
If I win. I'm not worried. I'm not afraid of you. Okay. Go ahead and lay down, Cammy. I'm not gonna stop you. Queen of Dust. She's not scared. It's okay, Cammy. It's here later if you want to watch, but I mean, I'll see you tomorrow if not, so no worries. And she's oh, look at that. She is mean. Nothing, Queen. That was it. I wanted like an epic finishing maneuver or something. I think I have to destroy this now. Oh, that's the crossbow. Sweet. Yeah, have a good night, Cammy. Get lots of rest. Thank you for coming by.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
Okay. Goblet upgrades. Okay. So, a big list of things that helped him and me. Is essentially
You've earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun.
You said that last time.
I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
Alright. For dealing with helpful priest, you receive gain health, charity, healer's ring. Your meeting with Carlo of the Landlocked Lubber gains you this card, Smuggler's Wharf. For hearing the Song of the White Minotaur, you receive Hunting the Huntsman. For helping the people of Lesser Dimsgate, you receive the White Consul 2. For exploring the Dead King's Halls, you receive Treasure Chest. Alright, I like it. I like a treasure chest. For joining Mr. Lionel's quest, this card gains a token, the Maiden. Okay, interesting. That's cool. You can upgrade previous cards. As a reward for defeating my Bandit Queen, you receive these new cards. Jack of Plague. Something in the forest? I don't... Fields of poppies. Okay, gotcha. Something of something. Bandit of something. For defeating my Bandit Queen, you also receive these cards. Some cuffs, some more armor, and a hammer. Into the deck they go.
Play again. Do you have what it takes to defeat the rats?
This is... yeah. We just did that one, right? I feel like we did. Twice the fail. The curse. The player loses 5 gold for every fail and 10 gold for every huge fail. Challenges 3 Ratman hunting, 3 Angry Mob. The Jack of Plague.
Ah, the rats. They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
We're gonna use the recommended again. This is a good
Our
game.
Lord
I'm
of
really enjoying
Plague
it.
does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
Choose your next card. How y'all guys doing in chat? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming by again. And we found Mr. Lionel once again. We're just gonna give him the bread from our plate. We've done this already. He then sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand. Aha, I know what you need. Mr. Lionel brandishes a staff and smacks you on the head. When you come to, you find yourself in a place you don't recognize with your blanket tucked comfortably around you. Twisted Canyon. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. We'll climb down and retrieve it. Easy. Equipment guard. Huge hammer. As you string together consecutive attacks, you do greatly increase damage. Press 1 to unleash forced explosion. Okay. And that's better than the axe we have. I'm not sure if I can use a shield with the hammer. I do like the shield. Hitch a ride.
A horse is a fine companion.
I want
I'm
to
sure
wait.
you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
Helpful priest. You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of provisions, I will bless you in the name of old gods. Alright. Wow. Oh, look at that! Huge success! He speaks in the language of an old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It is done. Critical strike. This player inflicts triple damage against foes who are stunned. Arcane knowledge.
Many of these blessings are too good for the likes of you.
Oh, well, that's what you think. Whenever the player uses an artifact, there is a 30% chance of immediately reducing its cooldown time by 80%. Carly! Hello, Carly! Thank you for coming by. How are you, Ms. Corley? Alright, I'll catch you later, Evil. Thanks for coming over and checking out the game and staying for a minute. I appreciate you. And we'll hitch a ride. Not far out of town, you come under attack. Alright, well, I'm not afraid of you. Well, I mean, I've streamed a few times now. You shouldn't be too surprised. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays is my schedule. And this game is called Hand of Fate. Wow, they got traps here. I am not interested. Oh, there's more traps here. What? Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I've been starting at about 3, so I don't know if that's going to be... I am getting beat up really bad. Set in stone. Wait, why are you being so mean? Those traps. Why are you being so mean to me, Carly? You are now free to continue your journey. What? I would never... I don't deserve any mean. I only deserve niceness.
Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
I was gonna say, I got this game from Cammy a while ago, and I knew I wanted to stream it. It's called Hand of Fate. I'm really liking it so far. Also, for everybody else in the chat, if you don't know Carly, her description is also below, or her link is in my description below. Go check her out. She does have me on occasion on her channel, and we do a lot of hating on each other. So, you know, it's all... I mean, we genuinely hate each other, but we genuinely almost like each other, I think. But yeah, go check out Carly. The Traveling Jeweler. A shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade. Alright, merchant. Don't you feel bad now, Carly? I said all these nice things about you. Ooh, possibly. You don't have anything to link, Christy. Let me get back to you on Friday, Carly. I should be able to do it. It's not like I like... Well, I mean, I guess it could depend upon the NHL playoffs. But, I'll get back to you. I can't buy healing, which is bogus. That would be good if I could afford it. What do we got here? What is this?
A knife for all, and mercy for none.
Plus 1 gold to benefit if they were already fully healed. I'm gonna think about that. That's not a bad... It's not a bad ring. Also, I just want to say I'm not here to promote... Well, maybe I am here to promote my book. But, if you follow one of the other links, probably over to my author channel, I am doing a character creation contest for a free book giveaway this June. Check that out. You can find more information on my Twitter, on my Facebook, on my website. How much food? Okay, I have food. There's some free food for... How much was that ring?
Wealth and health, a recipe for a happy life. I doubt things will end that way, mind you.
I'm gonna buy it. And then I have enough gold to buy... Yeah, I'm gonna. Have anything to sell? Yes, I can sell this rusty axe. And I'm... Okay, perfect. We're gonna leave. We'll leave the shop. Yes. Thank you, Carly. I do have 3 books, 3 novels. And I have them all over here on my set. Second Reign of a Goddess and Lands Under Siege and Purging of the Northern Lands. Carly made me do it, you guys. I didn't plan on showing them on the stream. Carly made me. Oh, you know what? Speaking of the anime booby mouse pads, I heard those are really, really good for your wrist. So, like, if you have, like, carpal tunnel or anything like that, get one of those for sure. Because it's supposed to be really good for you when you're playing. If you know what? If I ever got one, not that I'd actually spend the money on it, but I would try to get, like, a Natsuno one.
How will you cross this time?
Which one are you gonna get, Carly? Your path is blocked by a river. The water is clear but fast flowing. Attempt to cross the river. Okay, yeah.
Choose from these options.
Success. We're looking for a huge success. Your light armor makes the crossing relatively easy. You reach the other side cold and wet but unharmed. He kept the token. Give me the token. I'm a little afraid to move too far forward. I'm running. My health is low and my food is low too. The maiden. I've been waiting for this one.
And claim my token.
One day in a shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. Request a lock of hair from the elf maiden. Take a swing at the elf maiden's hair with your dagger. Oh, you were talking about a physical copy of the book. I thought you were talking about one of the Booby Mouse pants. You need shadow merch. I can't really do much with merch as far as that. I mean, maybe a shadow plush would be really popular, I think. You know what? I'm going to look into that. I'm going to look at that. Your thoughts turn to Mr. Lionel as he needs, and we're going to request. The maiden considers this for a moment before slicing a few strands from her hair. As you wish, but be cautious, mortal. You have the taint of goblin about you, and they may never be trusted. This card's token is now yours. The greatest of magical artifacts were forged long ago and have only limited use. Farewell, mortal. We could have probably used some of the healing there. I can make keychains. Why would I tease you about keychains? We are running low on food. The stairs.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs.
We need to find another merchant. I need more food.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Ratmen hunting.
Now you begin to trespass upon the Ratmen's hunting grounds.
I mean, if I can make it, I will. You know what? You'll have to show me the right site to do Shadow Blush. Because I tried Teespring, and they were awful. I do not recommend Teespring ever at all. And anyone who uses it, stop using it. You stumble upon a Ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. And we get a monster card. 4 of Plague. I don't know what this means. Is there traps
Plague
again?
by name and plague by nature. The rats leave behind a deadly toxin.
Man, these guys are not playing around. I wanted that for... That was good. Smack him around a bit. I still need to check out those booktubers. I haven't. Free food. Good. I needed food badly. Indecent arrival. I don't like the way this sounds.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Okay. You are minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the doors and grab a young man. So we've seen this one before. Problem is I'm not trying to get into a fight right now. I'm already a little concerned about my health and my food is low. So we're gonna stay inside. You can keep the token. I'm not interested right now. I'm waiting for you to do that too, Carly. Hurry up and do some book reviews. Ratman again.
They will not let you pass so easily. Prepare yourself.
Oh, there's a... He's firing things at me. I'm trying to take out these archers first. I hit the wrong button. I did it again. Okay, good deal. Well, stop crying, Carly. And you know what? Get to my book. I want a book review. What are you waiting for? The dealer draws you 2 food gain cards. Thank goodness. I might just be stepping on these old ones just to get the food and the health back. Angry mob.
So quick to anger. That's what makes them a mob, really.
As you approach the small town of Witchburn, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. The rat men have eaten all of our food. We're starving. We demand food. How much food do you think I have? Trying to avoid the crowd. I don't know if I'm going to give him 2 or 3. We'll give him half of the food. You offer to share half of your food with the peasants. They gather around you to see your offering. This isn't even enough to feed our children, someone cries. A fight breaks out amongst the peasants and you leave the scene. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Dead King's Hall.
Crypt rubbing. I'm not sure the dead fighting back makes this any more dignified.
You see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. Draw 2 monster guards. I am not interested in any of this. Okay. Yes! Got it. Suddenly you leap into the fray, taking one of them down before they can even react. We are going to get rid of this one. I got really lucky with that one. What are you guys fighting about? Don't make me sit Nightbot on you. I'm afraid of traps. There they are. Ooh, backhanded shield blow. Nailed him. Guess what?
I win!
I win! Was it good? Okay. One equipment card. Frostfang. Equipment with this trait is imbued with glacial power. Lizardmen are especially susceptible to ice damage. Okay. Continue. Each hit slows a target with cold. Press 1 to shoot a cone of ice. Oh, I forgot to be using that. Okay. We're not gonna equip it now. 3 food. Oh, I like it. Okay. 15 gold. I need some of this food again. I need to regain the health. We're abusing the system. Traveling mage. In the shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant. We are going to approach the shop. What do we got? Buy items, sell items, buy food. We have 30 gold. Lizardmen. Okay. Take double damage. Okay, I don't really need that. Okay, that's not so bad, but we can't afford it, I don't think. Or do I have 39 gold? Oh, I have 39, not 30. We could buy it if we wanted. And this is Dragon Ring.
In its potential, the most powerful artifact I've ever seen.
Okay, we can't really use it. Hag's Wrath.
It's not enough that you kill them, you'll curse them too.
Oh. Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening your opponent. Wow. Not really gonna have much money for food. Maybe I can sell something.
What will you do with that?
Oh yeah, we can sell this. And is this the... Yeah, that's the hammer. Good. And I don't know how far we have to go still. Oh, wow. They are really ripping me off on supplies.
I'm sure you're
here.
grateful for that.
I am not. I'm not sure how much food I'm gonna need, so I'm gonna let him rip me off. Again, thanks for coming by, everybody. I hope you smash the like button. If you haven't, push the subscribe. I hope you're enjoying this. I really am. Hitch a ride. Oh
A
god.
horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time.
You
You do
found a
not seem to
friendly
have the
trainer.
temperament for friends, even in the animal
It's
kingdom.
true. I don't. Hitch a ride.
Hush. Can you hear the way his claws scratch the tiles?
This is ugly, you guys. I'm running out of food. Charity.
Ah, the wandering mendicant.
Philip is the smasher. What's he
Will
smashing?
humanity ever move beyond poverty, religion, and charity?
I don't think
Play
I have
for a
enough.
token
Oh, I do have
now.
gold. You encounter a priest wandering along the road. He begs for food to feed the orphans. Alright, well, I'm going to... Oh, wait. Okay, give food to the priest. I don't have any food! I can't! if you needed gold, I could do that. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. No shame. I need that food for myself. Local peasant.
Hungry mouths. War leaves nothing.
While crossing a
else.
forest clearing, you meet a peasant woman. What'd you do, Carly? I can't guess. I agree with Phil. They better learn to fight for their food. This ain't no charity disco. Alright, peasant woman, what do you got? Greetings, stranger. The winter has been hard on my family this year. In the forest behind her, you sense movement. What, you already have it on the... You already have it on Kindle, Carly, but thank you. I appreciate you. Which one did you get? Did you get Purging? Tell her you have no food. I'm sorry, I don't have any food. The shop. I can buy food! I agree. Sandwiches aren't nearly as good if they aren't smashed. So, Phil smashed your sandwich? In a shady grove off the bean trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade. We need some food. We need food badly.
Finally, an opportunity to eat.
I agree. Buy food. $10 food for 30. This is a much better deal than that last one. I'm gonna stock up because I need it all. I'm out of gold, but I have 3 food now. We're gonna leave. Yes, I don't have a choice. And I have 8 more gold. It was a birthday treat for myself and it was very worth it. Yeah, happy birthday 5 days ago now, Carly. But I enjoyed joining you for your birthday on the stream. It was good fun. I'm talking like indie now. Good fun. I don't think I've ever said that before, ever. I can't afford to share with anybody. I need all the food. I sleep in the forest.
Spirits roaming the darkness. With the struggles, the boundaries are weaker than they've ever been.
You're welcome, Carly. Thank you also. Yeah. Well, Phil always gets that order out chicken. While sleeping in the forest, you are jolted awake by a voice calling your name. You see a vaguely human-shaped ghost rushing towards you. I bet you he asks for food. You are quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The ghost stops abruptly, hand signaling that it means no harm. Its voice is weak and distant. You forget me already? Has this place already corrupted you so? Lower your weapon. No, Christy, you told me that. I don't even know how much he eats chicken. But I bet he doesn't eat as much chicken as I eat pizza. I should not be here. I fear his servants already know where I am. No, I'm not gonna attack the ghost. I need my health. For a brief moment, the ghost's pale eyes feel achingly familiar. Please come home soon. You blink and the ghost is gone. At your feet is a bag of food. The dealer draws you 1 food gain card. This card's token is now yours. Now look what you tried to make me attack the ghost and I would have missed out on the food.
Well done.
Christy eats a lot of ice cream. We did talk about that again the other day. About how she likes her ice cream. Devil's choice.
Though I admire his ilk, I live by very different rules.
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. I have healing. No, Phil. I got the coin for doing it the way I want it. Wow, did you see that? I said I wanted to fight the guy with all the guys, and he said no, pick something else. I think today I shall make you fight the others instead, just for fun. We'll go with the skulls then. These guys were easy. Are they easy making me fight both of them? Book photography. Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a something. But that's fine. That will help me out, I think. Give me a little publicity maybe. I'll get all of your subs to buy my book. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to use you like that. I tried to shoot at me. I would not use you like that, Carly. I appreciate your friendship. Oh, look at that guy. Come here, skeleton guy. Oh, broken. Did you see how I broke him? Break him. Yes. Shield to the neck. It's a very big thing. Instagram has its own hashtag for it. And you're all good. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't like it. Oh, thank you. But Carly, I don't think I have you on Instagram. Not that I don't check my Instagram, but if you want a link to my Instagram, well, I know it's at least on my website. So you can go check me out there to find me. Or you can probably just find me through Zan or Chunky or something. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths will cross, I will kill you myself. The dealer draws 3 game cards. Fortitude's breath.
A shield for the marathon, not the sprint.
Okay, so we got a shield. And I think I like this one better, so we'll equip it.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, it is what I'm gonna do. 15 health. You don't really need it, but... And 5 food. Awesome. This is everything I wanted it to be right now. Battle at Brooktop.
These places are rife with power. It is
The
not
light draws you
chance
to a nearby
should
hilltop,
walk here.
where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Draw 2 monster cards. Okay. Oh, look at that. Easy again. We'll attack him. We've got food. We'll attack him. Need to get on Discord one night and do some social networking research. I probably am. You probably know much more about it, Carly. You need to stream some LOL. I do need to at some point. Are you both going to join me, you and Christy, if I stream League of Legends? Oh. Am I getting shot? Smashed him right in the face. His face is broken now. I just broke his face. Dunzo.
I win! I win!
All right, Carly. You know what? I'm up for that. And I like hanging out with you anyway. Not that I'm gonna admit that probably anywhere else. Or if I had a bigger audience, I wouldn't admit that either. Oh, some dumb reason why I said I couldn't play. Oh yeah, he said you were busy with work and stuff. But I know you were on and then you went AFK, so it probably wasn't that dumb. Dealer draws you 2 gain cards. 5 max health. Pet food. Oh, wow.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I am, actually. And I got a token. Thank you, sir. What is this? Is this the stairs? Jack of Flag.
He awaits. Plague.
I wonder if I can turn back
and
so I can get these other
pestilence,
cards.
and blood and teeth.
That's fine. That's fine. Jack of Plague. We're not afraid of rats. He looks like he could be a little bit scary. This guy is not kidding around. Quit throwing things. They're beating me up. What are you doing? Oh, he's being mean. Oh, he's still being mean. Oh, look at this guy. Awesome, got him. Got him. I feel like singing. Is that a good song?
The queens and kings of the
I don't
rat
like
kind
either.
have lost a child here
Look
today.
at that.
For slaughter, your reward.
Yeah, you like this one, Christy? Or are you just saying that because it's the one I'm playing currently? Alright, let's see what we got. I kind of wish I would have gotten these cards. For gaining the Elf Maidens here, you receive Golden King's Halls 2. I think Christy just likes it that I'm not killing cats this time. For showing the ghost you are merciful, you receive Asleep at the Inn. For exploring Brooktop Hill, you receive 25 gold. The Altar. So I got a Good Fortune card and the Altar. Someone else actually, if you know cat games, she actually commented on my last video. She said, it figures that you'd kill something with cats in it. Oh, that's how it goes. As a reward for defeating my Ratman Jack, you will receive these cards. Something Hero, Enter Fourth Hero, Devil's Carnival, King of Dust, Hulking the Ratman, Scorching Zazel, Berserker something armor, Berserker armor. For defeating my Ratman Jack, I will give you new challenge. Ratman hunting? Ratman hunting? Oh, Ratman hunting. Thank you, sir.
Come, play. I do not want to just sit here.
Yes, you do.
Look at the cards you have earned. Now we have enough to begin a real game.
Okay, well, time to head home. See you in the other side, yeah? Catch you later, Phil. Yeah, and use the garage door, Phil. Alright, guys, hold on a second. Let me switch over to... Oh, you know what? Let me give you one of these, because I have not done this one yet. Oh, it was a close call, you guys. because I don't have an ending yet. I'm gonna call it here, you guys. But thank you all for coming over and watching Hand of Fate. I hope you smashed the like button and also the subscribe button if you're new. And yeah, I'll be back on today's Thursday. Is today Thursday? Let me check. It is Thursday. Okay, that means I will be back on Saturday afternoon, maybe 3 o'clock, maybe 1. To be honest, it's going to depend upon the NHL playoffs again. But anyway, yes. So thank you all for coming out, and I will catch you later. Bye.